Welcome to Fastang 444. I really need your help. I'm trying to grow my channel, so please subscribe and help me get to 1,000 subscribers. This was after playing for around an hour and a half. I went through the rotation of starting points and then back to where I normally begin, in the greenhouse area. Now I'm angled southeast. Potentially there could be a drop behind me, one on the left and one on the other side of the greenhouses that would appear between the tiles when the game starts. Even though I don't see or hear a drop, I'm going to stay here. Sometimes a drop will spawn, even though you don't hear or see them at that point. Alright, there is a drop over on the other side of the greenhouses. Let's go see what this is. A level 2 Porsche 911 Carrera. I can see I'm outside of the arena, and I open up the map. I know it will not be final arenas 1 through 10 because the arena wall is west of the pyramid strip, Teotihuacan, that is southwest of the cloverleaf. I'll head north towards the highway where potentially there could be some drops, and I think I see one in the distance. And I actually used to not do this. I found that I had a bit of a defeatist attitude, thinking, well, why go there? Someone else might get it before I can. I'll just go a different direction. And I determined that if I do that, they may not get to it before you. They may not see it. They may be engaged in a head-to-head. So don't have a defeatist attitude. Go for it. And there is someone that just got into a level 10 Lamborghini Centenario. Hopefully that's not the drop that I saw and they took it and will eliminate me. And the drop is still there, you see? So this winds up being a level 4 Audi S1. So I will take it, and I need to get on the highway here. The arena wall is shrinking, so I will get on the highway and gain some speed and hopefully run across someone that is either going the wrong direction, caught out of position, or in a lower level car that I could eliminate and level up here. My normal strategy, find a mid-level drop, then start engaging in head-to-heads. So there we go. And I see someone just ahead of me on the right. There's multiple vehicles, but then one of them is coming over towards the highway in a level 1. I'm not sure what they were thinking. Even if I was in a level 1, I had the momentum, I would have eliminated them. So that was bad strategy on their part. And it looks like the finish is just on the highway ahead. Into a level 8 Camaro. That's an online gaming friend, Survyor. He said it's actually pronounced Surveyor. There's that driver that was in the Lamborghini Centenario, gets into a Funko. I get that. Sometimes when you're in a level 10 early, you want to rack up a lot of head-to-heads, but I find it's considered an unnecessary risk. Once you get into the vehicle you want to use for the final showdown, there isn't an award for the most head-to-heads. This is the battle to be the last one standing, and many times I've found when taking unnecessary risks in a level 10, I would be eliminated. I actually had a game when I started getting better at the game where I had 10 head-to-head wins, and I kept wanting to replicate or beat that, and I found in doing so I was taking unnecessary risks and I wasn't making the final showdown. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what happens to that player. There they are again, head to head, back into the Lamborghini Centenario. So they're going back and forth between the Lamborghini and the Funko. But I came over here to look at these drops. Look at this, a Mercedes AMG GT. And throughout this video, I will reference data I collected where it's in a video, Eliminator Cars Top Speeds on the Highway, and it's within its own video in a playlist. It's maybe not exact, but it is a great reference point for you to know which cars are faster than others, and especially later in the game, whether you should level up or stay in the vehicle you are in. See how the arena wall is just southeast of the intersection on the highway? That tells me by past experiences it will be Final Arena 11. The second drop away from me is just taken by someone. That is a level 7 Jeep Trailcat. And I know the head-to-head will go towards the direction of Final Arena 11, northeast. So knowing that, I have the upper hand, taking the road, gaining some speed. They are going across the Cry Reservoir. As long as I have a clean run through here, I should be able to beat them. Go in line of these electrical power towers. It's a flatter line through here. Oh, I hit that tractor. They're going to catch up now. Let's gain some speed. As long as I don't hit anything else, I should be able to beat them. And I will. They weren't too far behind. Alright, get into a level 8 here. Let's see what is offered. Alright, the Lamborghini Murcielago, level 10 speeds as well in this vehicle. And there's that driver that is in the Lamborghini Centenario that keeps taking unnecessary risks. I don't see them going into the Funko. I think they stayed in the Lamborghini Centenario. Drive around the perimeter here. Get on the bridge, get on the highway. Pause here and let things play out. I see Surveyor just won a head-to-head. Gets into a Hoonigan Group A, very nice. There's a vehicle right here. Let's get into a head-to-head with them. Where are they at? Oh wow, this is Surveyor in that Hoonigan Group A, so off we go. Hoonigan Group A is a better off-road vehicle than the Lamborghini Murcielago. And I'll slow this next part down. Watch this. Here is a Porsche Cayenne, and they run right into Survyor. And he contacted me afterwards, wished me good luck, and told me what happened, that there was a head-to-head going the opposite direction, that he had run into the Porsche Cayenne. It's unfortunate. I can either level up into the Volkswagen Andretti Beetle or take the Hoonigan Group A, and I will take the Hoonigan Group A. You can see it has a much higher top speed. Here's someone right here. Let's get into a head-to-head with them and get into a level 10. Keening on them. It looks like a level 5 Ford Focus RS. And it is. So off we go. Finish straight ahead. Remember that player I mentioned was taking what I consider an unnecessary risk? They were just eliminated. All right, the Hoonigan RS200. I'll use this in the final showdown. So I'll come over here where the perimeter of the next arena will be. Park over near this level 7 Ferrari drop. And this is a good position to be in, where when it's time for the final showdown, the arena is beginning to shrink. I can just pull ahead. This is actually the intersection I will head towards in the final showdown. So I know the point I like to leave from is just directly north. And if someone comes towards me, I can go towards them with momentum and engage in a head-to-head, but I am not looking to take an unnecessary risk. I just want to make the final showdown and win is the plan. Alright, I will slowly make my way over and get in position for the final showdown, not leaving enough time for someone to engage and complete a head-to-head is the plan. This road ahead, just on the east side of this bend in the road, directed south is the point I like to leave from right here.
Head-to-head's complete. Get ready for the final showdown!
You can see on the map, this point I like to leave from, directed towards the intersection just to the south. This is Arena 11. The range of time to leave is 12 to 14 seconds. I will leave it 12 seconds. It is a concern that the other drivers are not going this direction and could possibly, as a group, influence the finish a different direction, but I will stay the course. All right, great. The finish is southeast, so I will get on the highway. I see the finish is east of Atlantis to Tula, so once I cross the bridge, I see this yellow billboard. That's my point. I know I can angle towards the right. Now I am trying to angle to the middle of these greenhouses, and then I will turn left and follow the road east. Continue on this line and head over towards the finish, and I know I have to go through some trees and hopefully not hit too many of them. In hindsight, I should have gone around the left side of all of these trees, but I will get the wind in. Everyone else is so far away. This is pretty much uncontested. Win 2,891. Yes.
Winner! Welcome to the Illuminati!
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video along with all of my videos. And if you've been enjoying my content, subscribe. Please help me get to 1,000 subscribers.